All right, get the stream up. Boom.
We lost somebody.
Uh-oh.
And Candace is back. Are you there now, Candace?
Yeah, I'm here.
How's the leg?
How are we feeling?
It is still hurting a bit, but I'm getting used to it now. It's physical therapy and stuff is helping, so
That's great.
yeah, it's just annoying. I'd like to be out and about and can't, so oh well, it is what it is. But at least I'm not dying or anything, so
Yeah,
but
That's a good sign.
they took the well, they're scheduling to take the external fixators off soon, so hopefully within the next week or two.
Did they have to put like pins and screws and things in your butt?
Oh yeah, I've got like a whole metal situation on the leg right now, so that's fun.
Did you develop any powers through the surgery?
No, sadly, alas. It's a little
Not
disappointing actually. No bionic powers or anything like that.
Not yet.
Not yet that I know of, yes. Not yet. We shall see.
There's still time to develop something.
Yes.
That's right. All right, we got everybody, and we're waiting on Quet still to get in. Okay.
Well, I see him in chat, but is he talking?
He doesn't talk much. See? Told you.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And he said his fantasy grounds is getting updated.
And he's in.
Hey.
And wait. Okay, so we have the stream up. We are live, back in action for our Tuesday night Waterdeep Praetor Heist. And we have a recap here. Is the map. The group finds himself back at the Whispering Spirits. Let's do our introductions as always. Don't forget, I believe I hadn't put that rule for y'all. Everyone always starts with inspiration, so get it on your character sheet if you don't. And light the stars up. And we'll let's do our introductions, and then I'll real quickly go back over everything and set up the scene for the moment. Folinion, say hello to everybody, please.
Olin is the 3rd level Wood Elf Druid, Circle of
Shadow.
I am Shadow, a scout of the Tabaxi lineage, looking to scout around.
Thunil.
Hello, I am Thunil, the 3rd level barbarian mountain dwarf, and I'm coming back from a week away of frivolity, shall we say.
Dwarven Walk of Shame.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who says anything about shame?
Yeah, I was about to say, she's probably pretty, or he is probably pretty.
And
He's pretty happy with himself right now.
Linder had his version of it too. Linder, let's say hi to everybody.
Hello, I'm Linder Balsina. I'm playing a 3rd level half elf bard.
Wetzel.
I am Quetzal, playing a level 3 lizard folk paladin.
All right. From our last session 2 weeks ago, the group has discovered several things in their continued investigation of the reason for the fireball explosion. The actual explosion outside in the street level, they discovered it was a fireball. They have put together a few clues that it is once again the Zentarum and the Xanathar's Guild are at it again, and there was an individual, a gnome, that was headed toward their place of business to give them something called the Stone of Galore, believing that it would be safe in the adventure's safekeeping while he was trying to make things right, and he was fleeing from them and wanted to hide for a while, and then was going to get the galore back to the rightful owners, to use it to discover where this big stash of coins are being held. And a construct was discovered to be part of the reason that had a necklace of fireballs that the group has discovered was discarded, or somehow they found in a bucket of water from a kid that was actually had seen the explosion and lost a couple of his friends. He was noticed it had plopped into a barrel of water, pulled it out, and y'all were able to see him skulking around the streets area, and were able to relieve him from it. But this never, what was it? What did we call the damn construct?
A nimble something.
Nimblewright. Yeah, Nimblewright
Nimblewright.
is a construct that's used in the big parade. That is a big celebration that's through the great city of Waterdeep, and y'all were able to discover where he was possibly at through a device that you got from the House of the Inspired Hands, a gnome temple where they construct lots of stuff. And this Nimblewright was is the one that created this other Nimblewright, creation of a creation. Had lost control of it and it fled. And the one that y'all were at, Nim, was the name of the one that was in this temple. Gave y'all a device. No, actually didn't give y'all, found it. It was actually there in the room. A Nimblewright tracker, basically. And so with this tracker, you were able to, you could be able to track something within 500 feet it would let you know where one was at. But the question was, well, if we've got this device, then how are we going to search the city and find it in a reasonable amount of time? And y'all asking around discovered that the Griffin Patrol that flies overhead cover and security for the city, a member of the Lord's Alliance that was part of that squadron, and Linder put on his elvish charms and betted the woman. Lots of this is going on lately, seems like. And
You did want more role playing, right?
it was so took her upstairs after she got a little wine and a little alcohol in her, and so y'all were able to find out where this training session was going to take place. Went out there, and Folinial took the device and flew with the Griffin on the Griffin with its instructor, and we were able to discover actually there were two locations that set off the beacon. One was a villa that was just right down the street from y'all's establishment and the explosion. The Gralund Villa, the family of Gralund. And then there was actually a couple more blips that showed up on some ships that were out in the dock ward. And so y'all found that information, were deciding what to do, and thought the first track, knowing that it is a crime to withhold information from the City Watch, you took it to the sergeant to relay what you discovered, and got kind of met with, shall we say, not really disbelief, but it was, sure, great, thanks for doing that. We will take over from here. And they actually had done, they did some investigations and didn't come up with much with this family. I'm trying to bring that up real quick because we were talking about it. Shouldn't they? Yeah, that's where it is. So the officer, they had sent, Cromley had sent a couple officers there searching around, and they didn't really discover anything. Y'all kind of were able to, after some questioning by him, y'all had some, gave some information to him, which then he was released a little information to y'all, and it gave up that compound. I think that was really about it. And I think Felonial was determined or wanting to know that tracking the nimble right, you knew it was there in that compound. That was the main thing, and that you did discover that the man that got away was a member of the Zentarum, who was tracking the gnome that was bringing the Stone of Galore to you, and he is also had been known to be in that area because the two dead Zentarum agents that were revived via the speak to the undead type deal that gave him up. An Erstal Floxen was the man that y'all believe seen was skulking away, and y'all believe that is where next set of clues possibly would come from there. And so y'all, after that, that's kind of where we held off, and would making your way back to the Whispered Spirits to discuss with each other what was the next plan of action. And y'all find yourselves sitting around a table in the tavern, and wouldn't you know it, it's not long after, as y'all are beginning to review your information and all that, you hear some huffing and puffing coming from the stairs on the outside of the building, and you recognize it. Dwarf returning from a week-long escapade with the dwarven mage who has a thing for Thaniel, and they had a Valentine's date over a week ago. Actually, it's been a month now, hasn't it? You've been gone a long time.
I do not know of what you speak.
So
Hello, boys.
Yes. So the party is back together. Y'all have some, so unless I miss something or want to add to that in any way or change the story up, please do so. And that's where we will pick up our session as the dwarf
So I
stomps
noticed
in.
something in your recitation, Duff, that struck me as amusing. So
Go right
the
ahead.
Nimblewright's name was Nim, and he built the second ones, and it was a secret. So that second Nimblewright was the secret of Nim.
Right. Nicely done. They spelled a little bit differently. Does anybody else know what he's talking about? Maybe.
These young
I do.
snappers may not be.
Just checking. You better.
It sounds familiar.
Loved those books. Absolutely loved them.
I don't remember the movie.
But yeah, the books were really good. So, dwarf, where you been?
We weren't sure you'd survive.
Survive. I had a lot of fun. But I'm a gentleman. I don't discuss things that happen in private. So we're just gonna move on from that. No.
Rain, one word, stamina.
Yeah, there you go. Good kitty. Yeah, but I think I secured our quote-unquote partnership with her, so we're good to go on that front. What?
Our in, you might say.
Yeah, we're in with that. It worked out quite well on many fronts, so shall we say? So, but what's been going on with you guys? What did I miss?
Anybody care to recap? We've had quite a lot going on around here.
Anything important?
A lot of important stuff.
You missed the fight with the were-rats.
There was a were-rat fight and I missed it. That's okay. I had enough to deal. My hands were full, shall we say, with Ukoria. So
Tennille was there.
Was it?
It was yeah, you were there. It was after.
Oh, I thought you were talking about another fight with more were-rats, though.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So y'all had the were-rat fight, and then came back up because that was before the explosion.
No, I was just pretending like I thought maybe there
Oh,
was.
gotcha. Okay.
Was role playing, thinking that I didn't.
Oh, shut up. Sorry.
That's okay.
I got to ride.
Okay, so there wasn't
Griffin.
more rats after the last one that we fought. Then okay, then
I got
okay.
to ride a griffin. That was fun.
What? You rode a griffin?
Yeah, and we tracked this murder bot back down to this place down the road here. We need to go influence.
Oh,
We told the authorities, but they don't care.
doesn't surprise me after some of the things I learned from Alcoria, but yeah, there's seems to me as much as the city likes to say they're trying to protect each other, sometimes I wonder if they don't purposely let things slide, but we shall see.
Well,
So
for
we're
those
gonna
who
go.
have enough money to have them turn the other way, perhaps.
Exactly. So when are we just working on planning on going to investigate ourselves, or when are we going to do this thing?
That's
Yeah,
what
I
we were
think-
just discussing.
I think we need to scope it out before we go barging.
Oh, I could use a little bit of rest before we do that. I'm a little worn out.
I thought you've been resting for last week. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I've been doing much more than resting. Resting was not part of my trip at all. You. I told you. I've been getting it in with Alcoria, did I not?
That's one way.
Getting Anne in.
Mm.
Food.
Depends on your knowledge of the word in. Let's just move on.
Depends
Yeah,
on
this is
what
a
the
family
N
stream.
means, right?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Don't worry about it. It was a Bill Clinton reference.
Okay.
This is a family stream.
Oh. That's why we're moving on. Let's go.
All right. Resting. Yes.
Yes, resting.
So, how do we want to go about this, though, once we get to that point?
So you know that the villa is, to the west down the street, the main street from the Whispering Spirits. You haven't really had a chance to go check anything out yet with it. You just kind of know the area where it's at.
I want to go down and scout out the area surrounding it.
Oh, come on. That's too easy. All right. So
It's what I do.
That's what you do. It is a nice villa surrounded by is always a tall wall.
Oh, good. I'll go along as a cat and go walking along the top of the wall and see what.
Yes, it's in the middle. It's in definitely in the middle. It's a residential neighborhood, and y'all kind of specking on the areas. There are pedestrians and coaches. There's traffic constantly throughout the area, passing by it all the time. More heavier during the day, but you spec it out a little bit, and that's what you discover, that it's a very busy area of town. There's a 12-foot high stone wall. You are definitely know that from the city watch and the rules and all that you are fairly certain that you're gonna have to be quiet or sneaky dealing with this, because it's a known area, it's a known family, and it won't take the city watch long to get here if things deem them, and that they could very well be in the area already because of their investigations. And you'll actually see from time to time a group of the soldiers will, a group of a squadron of them will move up and down the area. Just normal patrol type stuff, but they are, you know that they're there. You will see.
I was going to ask, did you have a map or something?
Oh, yeah.
See the. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Getting ready to send it to you. So here it comes. And what you have, let me close the other maps. All right, so if you walk the wall a little bit, you're going to see a gate on the northern side that it's an ornate iron gate structure. And behind it are several, we'll disclose this since you kind of made it known. Kitty, kitty, kitty. It's a nice courtyard, several large trees, and a couple of footpaths that make their way. And let me give you the rest of. You will kind of walk. Well, but you don't get much. You'll see there is more back behind them, but you can't really tell from that side.
I'll go all the way around.
The wall stops at that building, so you would have to jump down and go over. There's another courtyard area. I'll just give it to you. What the hell? It's not like I know you'll want to see it. So there we go. Okay. So there we are. It's 2 footpaths what you see moving around that lead to several doors. It's a 2-story brick mansion.
So on the west side of the complex here, the building goes all the way up, and the south side, the west and south edges.
Yes, that is all building that is not shown now, and there looks to be what you think. And when you walk around, you'll hear what you believe are horses in the building on the southern east side, the one that's detached on its own. That looks to be some type of like coach house. And
can we see anything in the windows? People walking around, talking, anything like that?
In your stakeout and all that, you might from time to time see a shadow pass through the windows during your reconnoiter.
I'm guessing we might see like some servants or something taking care of the lawn and maintenance.
Yes, you will. Every now and then you will see a human male that moves around to the tree lines and the pathways and comes in and out of the coach house and from the back buildings, and he's accompanied by 2 large mastiffs. And then from time to time, he has there'll be a young, just him and the 2 mastiffs. You will also feel, make me a Arcana check, Polinial, please, as you walk the gates. You will know that the gate is warded with something. The main gate.
Okay. How high did you say the wall was?
12 feet. We recheck that, make sure. The coordinates I'll give you a few more things here. Let me back up a sec. 12-foot high stone wall. Yep. That does, looks fairly intact and doesn't, is scalable to some degree, but you're going to, might need a little help. Yep. Let's see. Where is the through the trees. The yard is, you see that it is well tended, even though in the trees, it is in the fall, late fall time right now, for our encounters, and some of the, leaves are definitely falling off the trees, and the groundskeeper will remove them. There is a balcony above the mansion's main entrance. So I'm going to assume that it is... Doesn't show it on either one of the maps. Let's see. Through the trees, the characters can see a large balcony. G7, where is... What is G17? Let me see. 1 second. Bear with me as I'm trying to find area. Upper level. Okay, so it is. All right, so there's a second level to this map, but there's going to be a balcony that stretches kind of like this.
Now, looking at the map here, it looks like the wall itself is surrounded by grass. So, it's in the city.
No, it's in the city.
Streets.
Yeah, this is the street line. They're a street level. This is just the map that this was extra maps that I bought that were better than the black and white version. So,
okay, so there's basically streets all around.
That is correct, sir.
On the south side of the carriage house, is that a door that's leading out?
That is the entrance for the wagon, you would believe, or the carriage to come in and out of. Yeah.
Was that the gate you said was warded, or was the one on
the main one to the north, on the north side of the compound?
Do I detect any wards on the carriage house door?
Make me a check, please.
I want to use guidance before I go.
Can you cast as a cat?
Good point. I'll take it.
No, don't detect anything. But you hear horses in there.
When the servant comes out, he's going back and forth. I want to get a good look at him and see if he leaves the grounds at all. Does he go out to buy food or whatever for the kitchen or that type of thing? I want to see if I can maybe follow him around and get an idea of where he goes and which places he visits.
He never leaves the compound. Just so you know, you always see him with his two big dogs, and he pretty much, from the look of it, is just the groundskeeper. Any of the activities that you see, people coming in and out of there, it's just been him during the day to rake up some leaves. He will move some from time to time out of the. He will come out of this door here. And yeah, sometimes we'll go, yes, you'll see a side door here. He will from some time to time also come in and out of this door. Never the front, going through the front gate or the front doors, which are under the balcony.
Well, yeah, servants don't do that.
That's right. And it looks, yeah, he's just a male. Kind of grimace on his face, kind of scowling, focuses on his work. His dogs sniff around. They look quite imposing. And you see them very attentive. They might even have picked up your scent from time to time. There's a kitty cat.
I will head back to the tavern and share what I...
Yeah, let me make sure you see anything else real quick. You do know, like I said, there were horses. This. Make me another perception check, please. Okay. This building here looks to be like an addition to the house. Just slightly different stonework. They did their best to try to make it match, but you're just skilled, Feliniel, and you can tell that that's an additional part of the house. Just so you know. And
Do I have any ideas how recent that is?
no, even now the mansion looks like it's been for quite some time, but this, it's just letting you know that for your checking that you can tell the stonework that it is not as worn as the other building. It looks like it was built on later, even later than the carriage house. You get the feeling in the back area here, when you're kind of making quick recon of that area, that there you could smell food and smell cooking smoke and all that. So somewhere in this area, you believe is possibly the kitchen on the first floor. Let's go up the second floor. Saying about the second floor. That's about it. Those are the only things you can get really close to.
Okay, head back to the
Okay.
and I explained to everybody what I saw and everything I observed as I'm taking a short rest inside the.
Understood. Everybody should be, make sure y'all should all be rested up, correct? Everybody has everything?
Yep.
Making sure.
I think so.
Oh, actually, I was missing a spell slot, so maybe you should drop us a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, Neil could definitely use a rest after. Wink, wink.
Maybe Thanil's the one that doesn't get long rest.
All right, everybody should have a long rest now. Dun dun dun.
So, do we have a plan?
Crickets.
I've been away. I'm going to defer to you guys. I'm ready to smash some things. I've got my testosterone going. We're good. Oh, ha 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 ha.
That was too easy.
I walked right into that one. Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah. Whee.
I think it's going to take a little bit more of a delicate touch to start.
That's
Yeah.
most likely.
Let's call it a little foreplay.
Y'all are too much.
It was little.
Oh. Oh, really? You're calling into
Ooh.
question my manhood now.
Shots fired.
Wasn't it? You like that? Hey, as long as Brian's your son there.
You would as a good friend of mine named Tyrion, has said it's bigger than you would think.
Orvin. All right, so you have recon the area. It
I was thinking
begins
that
to
perhaps
have.
we should tail and maybe try to question one of the servants that work here and see if we can pump any information out of somebody that's works in that.
Well, night begins to fall. You've kind of wrecked out the day, and just unless you want to, you're gonna take another full day or whatever. I gave you, a good bit of the day that y'all reconned it out, and this is what you discovered about the villa. You were all back at the Whispering Spirits, and I guess that's what Felonian says. He wants to try to track a servant.
Well, it sounds like we need to figure out if and when servants actually leave the compound, unless we're planning on breaking in, stealing a servant, and then questioning them. Meow.
I'm sorry, I didn't really understand.
Well, the entire time you were scouting, the servant didn't leave.
I'm guessing there's more than one servant. There's got to be people who work in the kitchen. There's got to be maids that do, cleaning, and there's probably maybe a butler and stuff like that. There's more than one servant. That we only saw the groundskeeper.
Understood, but you didn't see any leave.
I wasn't there, too long, I'm guessing. Eventually, somebody has to go out to buy food.
So how long do you want to scout it?
You would think, yeah, this definitely is a compound that would have more than just a groundskeeper. Let's see. Yes, there will have been, so you could have watched, Felonial, that, some staff members would have come in and out of the, compound, mainly through the front gate area. The staff, however, do have guards that accompany them. And they would have you basically saw them, grocery runs, supply runs for livestock, feed, things like that.
So while I was surveilling the place, did I see many guards around the place? Were the guards on the roof? Or the balcony?
That's a good question. Let me check that out. One moment, please.
The place doesn't seem like it's big enough to have
20 guards. You would have spec'd them out for a while, and you're pretty certain there was probably, counting different 10 to 20 different individuals that moved around from time to time.
Were there lookouts on the roof, that type of thing? Were they on the balcony talked about? What kind
hold on. Upstairs. Let me check the upstairs, please. Balcony looks to be no roof access. No really thing roof wise except for the balcony. But you do get the sense that there are guards about. Yes. You, however, you really didn't see any of the what you would look like nobility come in and out.
So, do we want to keep scouting, or do we want to try doing something?
I don't know. Something feels very suspicious and off about this.
Does anybody have the ability to take down a ward on the door? Because if one door was warded, odds are they all are.
There was only the main gate on the outside. So I did not detect any wards on the entrance to the carriage house.
Correct.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if maybe we should dress our bard up in fine clothes and see if he can go inside.
Perhaps. I already have myself some fine clothes, I believe, around here somewhere.
These are my fine clothes. What are you
I
talking
wasn't
about?
talking to you. I was talking to the
Fine.
bard.
I do have some fine clothes. I also have a costume. All right. Well, can certainly give it a shot.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good to me.
What are we doing?
I'm dressing up in my fine clothes and seeing if I can get a job in the compound.
When do you go?
When you go,
When does he
Don't
go?
touch
Is he
the
going
front gate.
to right after? Well, no,
Don't.
when? I said, were you,
Well, as soon as I'm ready.
well, it was night. Well, he comes back and y'all recon that. So were y'all going to, let the night pass, or were you going to go?
Yeah, I think the next morning would make sense.
just
Yeah, it'd
make
be a
sure
little
you-
suspicious to go at night.
And what are the
Yeah, just-
other four of y'all doing?
Just watch out for that main gate because it's wooded, and if you go knocking on the gate, there's probably a bell pull or something. Just
So are there buildings across the street from it?
It's a residential neighborhood. Yes.
I'll see about trying to find a hiding spot somewhere on the street that I can view the main gate.
Is there like benches like there would be on like a?
Oh, I'm sure. It's a, it's like I said,
A
it's
city street, yeah.
it's upper middle. I mean, what did they say? It was, upper class residential neighborhood.
Okay, so if there's any kind of benches or anything like that, I'm just gonna casually sit on a bench, not like right in front, but enough where I can see a view of that front gate, so I can be
Mm-hmm.
within movement length in case anything comes up. And if anybody comes across, I'll wing it as far as an answer as to what I'm doing there.
Okay. All right.
and
So
when he goes in, I'll go back into cat form and perch on the wall for a while and see if I can pay attention.
yep.
So it looks like one of those branches on that big tree on the north side gets close to the wall, so I can probably just jump into the branches and climb.
All right. So the cats make the way. Linder is going to approach the gate, and the other three of you are going to stake out somewhere along the street, watching the front entrance. Correct?
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
Quetzal, any response from you? You're awful quiet.
I'm gonna hang out with Thuniel.
Okay. So yeah, Linder, you will make your way up to the gate, and there is a pull device. Just sort of ring here, pull here, and a little bit of a bing to bing to bing, and won't take long, and you will see like I said, a male human will come from around. We'll come around through the tree line here. and he has got 2 large mastiffs with him, and he looks at you through the gape, and definitely he's got a scowl, a little bit menacing look to him, and he, what you want?
I was wondering if there are any jobs available for bards.
No, there's not.
Do you know of any? Are you hiring for anything else?
No, we're full. Masters don't need anything. And then now, I need a stealth check from you, Folan, in the tower, please.
Okay, just
All right. One of the dogs is definitely coming toward the tree. One of them does not, stays close to the man, but another one is making its way and is coming towards you, can smell you from what you believe, and has a definite piqued interest that it smells something different on the ground. The groundskeeper will look at you, Linder, and go, "No, we don't need anything here. The masters are good.
Don't have to be so rude about it.
Off with ye." And he kind of turns his back. Off with ye. And he, starts yelling for the dogs, "Spot, come here, Spot." And the dog, and it's starting to paw at one of the trees, and the other one's kind of, but kind of lumbers over there too. Can't quite figure out what his companion is all worked up about.
I am unconcerned as a cat would be.
Oh, wonder what he'll do. Will he on him? Let's see.
So what you're saying is you're not concerned at all?
Well, the cat is up in the top of a tree. Why would he worry about 2 dogs in the
I had a cat that took on dogs like that and won.
Yeah.
I
mean, they do have sharp little talons.
No, the dogs were so scared it ran away.
Yeah, that's funny.
The what was your roll? Okay, so one dog saw you. Where's he at? Perception. Roll. Oh wow, he doesn't. Okay, so yes, he can't quite. The groundskeeper can't quite see you, but the dog knows you're there. The groundskeeper can't see him, and he's looking around through the trees. But he has you. What you will detect it is he has a dagger, and he also has what looks to be some type of spell component bag or something with him, and he you see him reaching in there for a few things, but he does pull out his dagger, and he is walking around the trees, going, "Where is it, boy? Where is it? Skin it alive." But he can't see you. The dog is beginning to make more and more bark and stuff leave from the tree that you are on.
Okay, I'll just sit tight.
Okay. Sitting tight was not a good choice. Oh man. So he will finally, the dog, not letting up, now has got, more of his attention and concern that, there is something there, and he will spot you.
As soon as if I see him see me, I'll try to make a bolt for it and jump back over the wall.
All right, make me a dex check, please.
Of course, it would be.
Inspiration.
Yeah, you do have inspiration.
Yeah, I'll use my inspiration for that one. Hopefully, I'll roll better.
I didn't give you a
Yeah, it's
derp.
better.
No.
I should have given you a derp. But I didn't. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, you see him beginning to pull, like he was going to pull something together and fling it up at you. And off with you, you silly beast, before I feed you to the kitties. To the doggies. And you flip, flap, pew, pew, and you jump in and out. Damn vermin. Sorry, boys. You almost had cat for the night. Delicious kitty. I'll have to cook you something up better. Good job. Keep on the lookout. We hate anything in our yard. Masters don't like it. And he'll walk around for a while, kind of searching the tree line again, but you're up and over the fence. And that's, Linder, you're just kind of watching that, and he, if hadn't moved, he'll look back over there, and I said, off with you. We don't want your kind here.
I'm outside the gate. This isn't your property.
He will motion for his mastiffs to take up positions watching the gate area. And you see him, he makes a way around the corner to go do something. And they both kind of stare at you. Not very nicely.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. What do we do?
I'm gonna make my way
I'm
back.
still hiding.
Yeah, nothing else is going on now. Y'all saw the cat. What I assume y'all probably knew that was Folinial. And the dogs watch you since you're sitting there watching them.
Oh, I'm gonna make my way back to the inn.
Everybody else gonna follow him?
I will actually hunker down and kind of keep watch of the front gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here for a while. I don't want to cause any suspicion. If we all leave at one time, that.
Yep.
Give a heads up.
Yeah, they kind of see the dogs will finally saunter off away from the gate after you leave, Linder. They'll sniff at the gate a few times and and look around, and then they one of them goes back to a tree, and you'll see the groundskeeper move out.
Before I leave, I will mark the outside of the wall in several places.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's he mean? What's he trying to spell? Components. Thank you. No problem. That's get the dogs all upset. Okay.
Thunil sees it and chuckles.
Yes, I like that. You can have inspiration again, Folan.
Nice.
And there will be a couple of more. He will Tabaxi and Thunios, since y'all are kind of watching that, make me some perception checks, please.
Tabaxi,
Okay.
it's me and Quetzal, not Tabaxi.
Well, yeah, no, but Shadow, thank you. Whisper Shadow's across the he's across the way too.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Watching
okay.
more, and y'all are
I'm
kind of
hiding
checking it
them.
out too. And Quetzal's there. That's fine. Quetzal can make me a perception check too. He's usually just kind of, he's
I'm just hanging out with Thunil.
he's looking at
Oof.
cat. He thought the
Yeah.
cat might have not been his friend and was one of fine
Oh,
Quetzal.
There we go.
Little man for the win.
He sees it, we don't.
Just shut me up, won't he? Okay. Yeah, you two are. Yeah. Quetzal.
I'm daydreaming.
You're watching the cat.
Something else caught my eye as it might happen to a cat.
Squirrel.
You're watching the cat mark the wall.
I would have seen something shiny and looked at that way.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was clearly daydreaming about Aquaria.
It's a good thing it was daytime and not nighttime.
There you go, Quetzal. That's about it.
I'm going to whisper to Thuniel to wait 5 or 10 minutes before getting up and leaving, and then I'm going to leave.
Wait a minute, are we leaving together in 5
No.
minutes, or am I waiting 5 minutes after you leave?
You wait 5 minutes after I leave.
Okay, perfect.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I will try to refocus my efforts on front gate.
Well, yeah, the front gate happens from time to time. You've got this, there's several patches on your arm or your body that you continually lick. They seem to be,
I do get dirty outside, yes.
It feels dirty to you, and you catch yourself doing that more than anything else. But then you will see Quetzal get up and pass by, leaving Thunil on the bench where they were resting. And your cat and Linder have made their way off back toward the tavern.
So I wait the aforementioned 5 minutes, and then I go up to leave to follow them.
Fair enough. And Thunil will then leave 5 minutes later. And it's just a busy, traffic. You can maybe even see another set of a servant and some guards come out. Looks like they've got some baskets and they're making a fruit run. They make a fruity, fruity, fresh and fruity run. Come back with some food.
Okay, I'll actually get up and go in the opposite direction of the rest of them and take a quick jaunt around the building.
Another perception check. You will catch this. Copy. Right. As you're making your way around.
Okay, I will go find a corner that I can hide that I might be able to see them pass by again.
They're doing the same thing that y'all were doing. They don't seem to have any other interest except on the compound. And it's becoming late afternoon now.
I will attempt to trail them for a bit.
But they're staking out a couple of areas of the compound. Kind of hunched 3 or 4 together, watching the front gate, and some others make their way toward the backside of the compound, out of your view.
I want to ask questions. It's hard to keep quiet.
Everybody else is back at the inn right now, and unsure where Shadow is at.
Do they seem like they're checking out specific parts?
They just keeping an eye on the compound. The ones watching you, keeping an eye on the front gate.
Okay. I will head back towards the whispered spirit, and I will take a different route than the others.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And when I get back, I will let them all know what I did see.
What did you see?
There seems to be others casing the joint.
Wetzel.
I noticed that there were several humans that kept passing by the compound several times, and they seemed to be the same people.
Did they have Xanathar's tattoo?
I did not notice that.
They weren't sure. They didn't get any of that feel.
Because we know that the guys that attacked the gnome and stole the stone were Zents. And the guy left and came here, so these guys are Zentarum. And we know the Xanathar's guys are also after the same stone, so I'm guessing they're part of Xanathar.
There's too many bad groups. But if they're casing, they may be planning something soon too.
So let me ask you a question, Duff. So you said it's a residential neighborhood, so this is a walled compound, basically.
Yes.
Outside this walled compound, the neighboring houses, are they also other walled compounds, or are they like houses that are, side by side, like
I
row
think you're
houses?
gonna have a mix of all the above. Let's see. So like if you look at the map,
Like, is there an area of like rooftops where people could get up on the rooftop?
Well, I mean, so here I'll bring up this map for a second. Just so it's gonna be lots of this. I mean, they don't really give a purview. Can you get up on top of someone else's house? There might be one, but then it could be a row of just single story homes. It's a little bit of both, but this takes up a good bit of space compared to the other houses, and so it's definitely got more seclusion than and what's the word I'm looking for? Set away from everything else.
I'm wondering if they're only walking around on the roads, or if they're actually watching from the rooftops.
Oh, good question. No, so I will shadow Quetzal. Give me since y'all noticed them, give me some perception rolls. Shadow only noticed. Okay, perfect. Yeah, then they will confirm that they, in seeing this and kind of nonchalantly checking things out, looks like that their only accessibility and their viewpoints are from the road, from the street line. That there doesn't seem to be a good way, maybe you could see in the compound somewhat, but they're, not very good at vantage points up high.
I'm worried we're going to have to try to do something quickly so that we're can get ahead of these.
We have to keep in mind, though, the city, the laws and the guards, because the city watches are our buddies right now, right? But if we go in there and slaughter 20 guards and kill half these people and all that, then if we get caught out doing that, we're going to be in. So it's just going to be a delicate situation here.
That is true. Definitely different, isn't it? I have to think about it.
The downside of being in a city as opposed to a dungeon.
Exactly. Yeah, where normally his character's just killing anything he sees in front of him. Now he's, so.
Not this character.
Yeah, not this one though. They're holding Tennille back. Tennille wants to go beat, and Wetzel wants to eat. The 1-2 punch.
I just want to sneak.
Okay. Well, the day begins to end.
Do we want to do another casing at night?
I'm sorry.
I mean, not quite so, of course.
What was the question?
Do we want to see what happens at night?
Yes.
I would like to do a night casing, yeah. But I think that we should look at different parts of the complex.
Yes,
Not all
agreed.
just do the front.
Okay.
That seems sensible.
I will try to work the back area.
What's the plan? So tell them everybody's plan again. Where are we doing? What are we doing? What are we looking for?
I'm going to hide to the back of the compound.
Being the south side of the compound?
That is correct.
Okay. Let's do this. Not in the compound, but I'm going to unlock tokens, and you can put yourselves anywhere around the outside of the there, we'll say you're roughly on the other side of the street, which is going to be, what?
Yes, that's a bit closer than I would be. But...
Yeah, there's no doubt. We're going to say roughly probably 10 yards, 15, max 15 yards across the way. It's definitely, a street area.
So how tall is the main house? You said it's 2 stories.
2 stories.
I think
A section of it. So let me 1 second. So just so you know, and you're asking the right questions, the stable area is 1 story, and that new addition is 1 story. The rest of it is 2 stories.
All right, I will go back in the cat form, and I will climb up the outside of the house up to the roof. And so then I'll look down on everything from the roof.
But wait. You're going to go cat form and try to climb up the side of the house?
Well, the cat has a climbing speed of 30 feet, so we should be able to climb up that.
Yeah, it's going to have to make me some athletics checks.
Would I get advantage on that for having a climb speed?
I need status requires checks to negotiate.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah.
Hey, thanks for the resub, man. Oh, thank you for 8 months. We appreciate that. I'm glad that you're watching. Negotiate athletics checks. Negotiate without the aid of climbing gear or magic. Yeah, there's going to give you a little bit.
I would go up the wall first into the top of the wall. I guess that'd probably be better, and then go from the top of the wall and try to go up the side of the wall.
Okay. And let me see where you're going over that side over there from that where you're at right now. Your token's at.
Yeah, go up the back, the wall there.
Make me a athletics check, please.
Will I get advantage for having a climb speed?
Look at him. See, he's trying to work it. He always does it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm
You
sorry,
got
what was
it.
it?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Because I'm not proficient in it. I don't know why I gave that in the top.
No, it's okay. You will slide back down to the wall. You had
Okay.
11. You needed something else.
All right, I will try again.
Negatory, that whirl was even worse, and you were unable to make your way up the side of the house from that side. You made a 9.
Part of me wants to go over, bite on the cat on his back of his neck, and carry him up like a mother.
I say do it.
If I could use acrobatics, that'd be a lot better.
It says athletics, my friend.
All right, maybe I'll try to go over here and go up the one-story wall to the top of the carriage.
Now that you could, yes, you could try that. Okay.
Quetzal and I are over here watching, trying not to make too much noise,
Okay,
laughing.
so the cat will make. Yeah, there you go. That's an 18 there. Yeah, so he finally
I'll
makes
watch
his.
from the top of the stage.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So you're up on top of the coach house. All right. Shadows on the back side of the house. Linder and Quetzal are
Not
watching.
Linder.
Oh,
no.
not Linder. I'm sorry. Where is Linder? That's Quetzal and Tennille. Linder, where the hell are you?
Linder's
The
up
front.
front.
I'm on the north side looking through the gate.
Okay. All right.
Somebody needs Quetzal. Well, Quetzal can't see in the dark. So I gotta stay with Quetzal. Dang it.
I get. Yep, that's right.
Somebody needs to look at it from the other corner, though. Keep an eye on that alleyway.
I can see the other corner. I'm on.
Okay, cool.
I can move over so I'm closer to that side, so I can kind of look down both sections.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it's about the best I can do.
I want to be like dressed as like a homeless street person, laying down like on a bench or something. They don't.
Okay, now I hear you. I'm just trying to see what's next here. You're going to be watching and. All right. Trying to see. This is interesting how this is going to play out now. All of you actually are going to watch. Well, y'all are split apart, so
Oh no, we split the party!
yeah, the party is split. That's true. I'm just trying to see. Bear with me. That's
Not
right.
completely, because Fallen and Quetzal and I are kind of grouped together on that one corner.
Bear with me.
We're within shouting distance if need be.
I'm within running distance.
Yeah.
Especially considering I have the feline, fast speed and dash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
poor
right.
Linder is way off by himself.
Yes, he is.
Linda's trouble.
All right, so here we go. All right, thanks, Baboonski. What's going on, buddy? I am still recuperating from our trip. Chucky Love was also at GaryCon, a busy man running multiple games with all us on the Blackwood stuff, and him and his wife. It was good to meet her. Glad you made it home. Yeah, I couldn't. I'm glad. Luckily, last night's stream was short because I wasn't gonna be able to run it full stream. Okay, let me get this taken real quick, and then I'll reach back. Oh. Alrighty. The back group of y'all, yeah, so Folan, you're sitting here kind of watching, where are you watching the street area, or are you watching, where are you kind of putting your view?
I want to watch inside, but also want to try to look around as well, so I'm not just tunnel vision on one place. I also want to try to hide on the roof.
Well, it's a simple roof, so of a simple pitch structure. There's not much coming up out of it, so you're You can either
I'm more
be
trying to hide from the house than from the street
okay.
surrounding it. So if
Well, let's do it
there's
like
like a
this.
one
Yeah.
from
So
far
if we
side,
do this, Linder, put your butt back over there. Let's say that's like the peak of the house, and you're on the east side of the peak, and you can kind of watch a little bit. You're going to need to make me a perception check at disadvantage, please. Por favor. Oh, okay. Rest of y'all are just kind of watching the street line, and nothing really is taking place. But let's see. When was I kicking some booty butt? Oh, I'm actually Boots going to run the battlegrounds for CobaltCon. I want to go ahead and encode all that into Fantasy Grounds and run it. A PvP tournament thing that we did out there, 4-on-4. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. All right, Folan, there you go. Boom. Linder, you are on the other side of the compound. What are you going to do?
I am going to come back around this way.
Going to take you a while to do that. Are
I
you walking
figured
or
it would.
running?
Not running, but definitely jogging.
Hold on. Yep. Yeah, you kind of move through. Hold on, I'm sending something. Okay. Shadow, you're over here.
Yes.
Some time is a few some seconds pass, or what's going on in this time frame. We're trying to play this out. Make me a perception check, please.
Okay.
All right. So watching this stuff, you will then watch the street line. You will then see Linder. A minute. It takes a little time. Not trying to gauge this all out, but as you're watching stuff, and seeing nothing, then all of a sudden you will see Linder come up from around the far northern corner of the house, the compound area.
Okay.
And the brother, if Quetzal, you and Daniil are enjoying your quiet time.
Well, Daniil, not seeing anything, would start making his way to where he'd have a better vantage. Now, is the compound is like a brick wall or
Stone?
okay, stone?
Yep. Fairly good quality.
Are there any windows that we can look through?
There might be some, but you will see that they are curtained, closed up. Maybe some lights coming through a couple of them, but not everything's lit up on the first. Maybe a couple on the second floor too. Shadow from time to time will pass through.
Okay, well, I don't want to cause too much suspicion and go over there towards Shadow, so I'm gonna keep an eye out and just near out in case anything comes up. Quetzal can't see anything, so poor thing. Like my little buddy, though.
the hell? Damn. The dogs are out. All right, Linda, you can continue to move a little bit more. All right. And really?
Well, I wasn't paying too much attention to him before. I'm now a little bit more.
Yeah, and he
attention
seems
to
to be determined as he's heading towards you. He's not his he's not his jovial self at the moment.
Well, I was attempting to be in a hidden position, so I don't know if
you can see him moving that way. If you're hiding, then make me a perception check, Linder. See if you see shadow. If it's not high enough and he's hiding properly. Kind of know his tactics a little bit. Okay, well, fine.
Wow.
Shadow, I think your licking gave you.
Want me to roll?
So Linda,
Shadow should roll like stealth or something. Just.
Oh, I'm just Linda. I'm playing this out. There's a purpose to this. Yeah, sometimes I would, but Linder knows some of Shadow's tactics. So, yeah. His Shadow's licking again, busted him. And so, yeah, Linder, you'll move up to like act nonchalantly, like you're leaning up against the wall or something like that, or whatever. Shadow's trying to hide himself. You're looking around, and then you can, relate to him what you saw, or not.
I did.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You just whispered it. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Thank you. So, Bolin, what are you doing now that you're up on the roof?
So the dogs, there's been no sign of the.
No, you do not see. Here, actually, thank you for. You do it nighttime, and you do not see any dogs in the compound.
I will move to the back wall there.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it will take some time, so you can let me know when I actually get there.
Yep,
Yeah,
take some
I'm gonna
time.
come down here and make myself back along the top of the wall. Try to get back over to the other side and try to climb back. If I see Shadow coming up, I'll wait till he comes up.
You will. And then Linder's behind him too. And Quetzal and Thanil, make me perception rolls now to see if you were paying attention to.
If they don't seem to notice me, I'll make a sound so they'll know I'm there.
Wow, everyone's just doing 20 on perception.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So, Thanil, you will elbow Quetzal, and you will see the three of them over there. And I think there is a door right there. I'll be damned. Yeah. Okay. There's a door right there. Okay. There is a wooden door. I just barely noticed that. Right there to your west on that little. If y'all can see it.
Where am I looking?
Right next to you. There's a door right there.
Oh, I am going to check it out.
Sturdy wooden door.
Search for traps.
Roll it up in the tower, please. Where's Eric? Is Eric watching? No, he's not. Ruined. You do not believe that you discover any traps. However, it is locked.
I will attempt to unlock it.
You will unlock it. Seems to be a simple lock. But it is barred you will discover that it is barred on the other side.
Are there bars? Like, can you reach through and
No, it's
undo the bar?
wooden door. It's a full wooden door, but he knows that it's got, something over the back side of it inside, preventing it from being opened up.
In that case, I will attempt to scale this wall.
I will jump on his back and ride him.
Well, are you scaling the wall to go over or to try to go up to the top of the house?
I am going to try to go over it.
That's
Okay, I thought he was going up to the top of the house.
He's going to show you how it's done. I went there. Dexterity. Let me see. Where is the wall? I need an athletics check, please. Oh, look at that. He just like uses his pinky and he just like boom, boink, and he flips himself some pirouettes right over the wall. Kind of looks back up at you. Sorry. The other three of y'all down there, on the outside of the wall, see Shadow go over. Now, hold on, Shadow. Hold on. I know you're going over. Let me lock tokens because y'all are going crazy. Folan, what are you doing as the cat goes over the wall and lands?
I'm watching him to see if he gets in trouble.
Nope. The other three, Linder, Thaniel, Quetzal.
Just waiting.
Okay, so Shadow then, you pounce around and there is another door there.
Search for traps.
In the tower, please.
Did you unbar the door?
No, the door's
I have to
barred
get around
inside. First. You can't. That outside door.
I have to get inside first.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing there. You don't detect any traps, and the door is unlocked.
Okay, I will try to slowly open it and take a look inside.
Yes, you will open it up, and it will be hit with definitely a fireplace. You will see it will smell of food stock. Looks to be a kitchen, and you will see a door on the north side and a door on the south side. A fire is going. There looks to be food preparation and things taking place, but there's no one in the room.
Okay, I was just going to ask, is there actually someone there?
There is not. It is a large fireplace. There is food over the fireplace cooking, and it's got utensils and stuff like that.
I will jump down and follow him in.
Is a kitty cat?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to the door.
And
search it for traps.
There is maybe a perception check, please. Folan, you too. Oh well, yeah, that's a 20. That was a y'all are getting your 20s out of the way.
Apparently we're gonna flop when everything else comes down the road.
Okay, two things will happen. Shadow, you will see that the door here is open. You will smell blood. Folan, the same thing will happen to you. You will catch that. You will also think that you hear some movements rustling around up above you.
I look up.
No, there's the floor above. In the floor, the second story. Yeah, you'll hear some movements, some tumbling. Something fell, and
so you said the room is a kitchen.
It's a kitchen.
From the map, it looks like that's a desk with a chair and stuff.
No, it's a work table. It's just it's a kitchen. Yeah, it's got what they say was large utensils, cookware. Yeah, it's a kitchen. But Quetzal, Shadow, you're going to notice that the door's open and you smell blood in the other room.
Okay, I'll slowly push it open.
All right, you're going to see what is looks like a pantry. Dry stuff food. There's folded tablecloths, spices. You smell preserves. There's some cask of water and ale there. You will see on the door over there, you're looking for that, there is a sturdy piece of wood that's barred over the door. But what is more troubling is to you, in the middle of the floor, you will see two, looks to be servants, a male and an older human male on the floor, and looks to be a young male halfling. Their throats have been slit, and they are just dumped on the floor, have been just recently killed.
Okay, I will try to move around the bodies without touching and get to the door to unbar it.
Easy done. And yep, you
I
also,
will,
the three of
step
you
up here.
will,
So
okay.
I'm stepping up to the north door, and I want to listen at the door.
All right, so the three of you guys, three outside, that door will all of a sudden, you'll hear some movement. A large piece of wood is pulled up from the door, and then Shadows motions for everybody to get in. Y'all can move inside.
I'm going to listen to the door.
Yep. All right, so let's take an action at a time.
Yep.
Folan perception check. Is that... Oh, you need another one now. Yes, you can make another one. You will hear nothing on the other side of the door. You can test it if you want.
Well, I'm still a cat, so I can't really do
Oh,
that.
never mind. Okay. Okay, so...
Well, I'm still a cat too, but...
Well, yeah. Oh man.
You're a werecat.
Kind of, yes.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I'm going to listen to the door.
Okay. In the tower, please. Yeah, for all of y'all, when we're making rolls right now, I will call for it. Just make them in the tower, please. What's up with my... Hey. You will... hear nothing.
Okay, I will
The door's locked.
search
too.
for traps.
Okay, yeah, search for taps, sorry. You don't discover any, but you do discover that the door is locked. No, actually, you do not. I take that back. It is open. Sorry, my bad. It's unlocked.
In that case, I will open the door and slowly push it open.
Open the door and make me a stealth check, please. All right, you're going to see this. You're going to see is looks like a great hall, and in this great hall, you are you're going to see two large iron chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. There is a long dining table underneath it, carved from red larchwood. There are chairs surround the table. They have been tossed about a little bit. There are tapestries and cabinets, all lining the walls. And then you've got the fireplace. It's black marble, and all strewn in the room, on the table, on the floor, are roughly about 10 bodies. And standing in the room at the end of the table, let's put them, Well, you weren't supposed to know that they were Zent. Damn, I should have hidden that. God darn it. Are two thuggish-looking men clad in black leather armor with maces in their hands. And those maces look to have been used.
What
Did
about
they seem
the
to notice
bodies?
me?
Yeah, but the bodies on the floor, are they dressed similarly or different?
You can't see them, only shadow. Shadow.
Did they seem to notice me?
So, there are, a group of them look to be wearing the same type of uniform, like a noble uniform. Actually, y'all have seen them coming into the house. So I was getting ready to say, how would y'all know who they are? So you have seen some of the guards come in and out of the house wearing, their guard apparel for the house. There's what most of these bodies are. They're bloodied and tattered. However, there are two on the floor that are that wear black leather armor that match the same clothing that the two guys that are standing there. These gentlemen look to be like they are holding their ground, watching as you slowly creaked open the door to not be noticed. And I believe that you're going to roughly see what looks to be, you see some doors on the north wall. There's one, there's side by side. Then there seems to be, just off out of your quick look, there were some stairs that look to be going up. And then there are some doors on the western wall too.
Okay. But do the two people standing there seem to notice me?
No, they did not for the moment. Nope. Well, so they didn't notice you because you just creaked open the door. If you're going to open the door and step in,
I'm going to do it as quietly as possible, but yes.
okay, well, you're going to open the door and step in, and almost immediately one of them is going to go, "Hey, someone's got in the door," because he was watching the area to some degree in the door. And y'all may roll me initiatives, please.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, goody, I got a nice low roll.
Just out of curiosity, what is this thing right there?
That looks to be, let me see what that is. Okay. Okay, two chandeliers hang from a dark mahogany ceiling above a long dining table curved from red larchwood. Chairs surround the table, with particularly tall and elaborate chairs at each end. Lining the wood panel walls are tapestry and locked wooden cabinets. A fireplace with a dark marble mantelpiece has a frame. Oh, so there's, well, you can't see it yet. This maybe looks like it's a paper. I don't know. Maybe it's some type of cabinet.
It seems like this
doors.
map is not.
I was gonna say, it looks like a map on it.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know what, because you've got.
There's supposed to be a long dining table in the room surrounded by chairs, and there's no table.
Yeah, they didn't put it on there. Yeah, and I don't know what this. So, but from the looks of it, let me see if, well, so there is a table that's going to, let's just say that it stretches from here to here, and all the way down, like this. Okay, because you would think that there is one. I don't know what that is. That maybe that's a rug that's supposed to be in front of the fireplace.
I was thinking it was a rug.
Yeah, and then that's like that to me look like maps or like I don't know what that is, but we're just going to play it off that they are just like they said, wooden cabinets like the other two on the other side there. Let's just say that's another one that just takes up the two. It's just like the big one. But let's say that those two squares in front of it are open. There's nothing there, so you can move along that, without any issue. So
it kind of looks like a map of Waterdeep from the top of it.
I can't tell what it is, or or it's supposed, because he said this says that it's got locked wooden cabinets, which they're supposed to have dishes and silverware and stuff in them, and then their wood panels, walls, or tapestries hanging on them. So I don't know. But the other map, is just a black and white one, so there's no detail in it whatsoever. Okay. I don't believe I have any other maps for this. Checking. Don't believe so. Okay. So off we go. As y'all see Shadow move in, and you'll hear some And Linder, what do you do?
I'm gonna move right there.
Hey! Silly looking elf, let's kill him. Thought we got him all back there. Guess not, he was hiding. Going to taste my mace. Butter up his pretty face.
Hang on. I'm
That
not
ain't pretty.
seeing this.
That's ugly. That's fugly.
There we go.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast sleep on them.
5d8, please.
5d8 indeed.
Alright, 1 second. I was going to... One moment. Token health. Going to let it be a random roll for all their hit points. This one looks like it didn't do it. I want to make sure it's set right. Rolls, variable. Yeah. Got lucky, I guess. Oh, they're standard. I'm gonna. Oh, that's nope. It's been changed. Okay, so these two. Nothing happens. You cast it on them. You see them kind of yawn a little bit, but they do not fall asleep.
Of course.
Sleep's a decent spell at first level, but at third it's going to be very low.
I think with 17 I could at least get one of them.
You do not.
Yeah, clearly.
I have more than that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. You're a PC.
Yeah, but the NPCs are
Okay.
going to have equivalent hit points.
Do you have more than 17 hit die?
Not hit
Hit
die,
points,
hit
not
points.
hit
Hit points.
Really?
Yeah, it's hit points, not hit dice.
The sleep spell is yes, hit points. Thenio, is that your movement? Your
Well,
dashing?
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I have a question for you because, in this, if I rage with my totem spirit, it says, while you're raging and aren't wearing heavy armor, other creatures have a disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you, and you can use the dash action as a bonus action on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do the dash before
Mm-hmm.
taking an attack?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yes, then
It's a
that's my
bonus.
movement.
You can do it at
Okay.
any time. Mm-hmm.
Then that's my movement, and I still want to attack then.
Rarg. A rejuvenated dwarf has been waiting.
Ah!
Wrecked.
Oh, man. Boom. Wreck.
Ah!
Is the cat... Okay, anything else? Sorry, Thenil. Anything else, or is that it?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. Are you still in cat form?
At the moment, yes.
Okay.
Cat has a 40 movement rate. When I get back there as a bonus action, I'll switch back.
Okay.
And then I will unlimber my bow and take a shot.
Wow, you can do that as a free action, though. Change back, right? Is that what you're... Correct?
And bonus, yeah.
Oh, damn it. Brian, I forgot to put that extent. When I get done tonight, I'm going to load that. I keep forgetting to do that for you. All right. Thump, thump. Okay. Alrighty. He takes it, and he... so you've got rage on you good, because he picks up his mace, and he will... Thumpy, thumpy. First one misses.
Wrecked.
Second one hits. Alright. This...
Tis but a scratch.
He will back up. All of you, except for Quetzal, who hasn't moved in yet, you will hear definitely what sounds like there's fighting. Definitely. It's coming from... You can hear it now because of the stairwell coming above. There's some commotion and stuff happening up above your heads. This guy will yell up, company, and he will fire at. Fortunately, he's going to fire at Linder. Oh, that's
Is he?
Where's your
Is
derp?
he?
What's that?
I said, where's your derp?
Okay, look at him.
I didn't get anything for my critter.
Yeah, you did. Yep. Yeah, I've got
Okay.
it turned down a little bit now, so it's not as prevalent for y'all to hear. Because I'd rather the stream hear it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this bolt sticks into the wall next to your head, Linder. Quetzal.
Quetzal, you there? Oh.
He's coming. Dun, 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 dun. What shall you do, Quetzal? Hit. Did you throw that? Wow. Okay.
Got him. Oh,
Yep.
that's funny.
Stuck. Thump.
Skewered him.
And it bounces. Shadow.
Okay, I'm gonna move. It's gonna be a little bit tricky here.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Still moving.
Mm-hmm. Look at him trying to get up behind him. 50? Is that it?
Yes, I'm using my feline agility.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will attack. If I can. Hurry.
Up to you, my friend. Yes, you drain him. He
Nice
drops
job,
to
Kitty.
the ground.
Okay, I will then use the remaining feline bonus. And then I will use a bonus action to dash.
And hide behind the barbarian.
Pretty much.
Get behind me, cutie!
Kitty.
Nice job, though. I give you a high five as you pass by.
You have to. You can't use it again until you don't move for one turn, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, just
so
make
I can
sure.
still move. I just can't
It's-
use feline agility again until I don't move.
They haven't been used a lot, and so I was just remembering how it plays out. Okay, Linder. All right, Linder. Moving up.
And I'm gonna shoot at him.
Sounds like a plan.
Hit.
Alrighty.
The Neil.
Yeah. So Neil goes over here. Actually, question: the trident of Quetzal's that's still stuck in the dead guy in front of me.
Mhm.
Should be.
Yes.
Okay. Can I, as a free action, pick it up and throw it to him?
Mhm.
Like slide it down
That's
across
Slide
the
over
table?
Yeah, certainly.
Yes,
I
okay.
would love it.
So I pick-
Yes.
Pick it up and slide it over the table to him. Go here, buddy.
Would you push it pointy in first, or
No, blunt end. I'm not stupid. I'm 220 years old.
Darn it! Well, I should make you roll intelligence check on that, shouldn't I?
No,
You
I'm
are
That
200.
would be
Rage.
wisdom, not intelligent.
Oh, I wanted intelligence. Oh, come on now. I wanted her.
You want me to do it? I'll do it.
No,
It's
I-
fine.
So I'm
It's-
I'm
come on,
teasing.
that would be common sense.
Yes, go ahead and do it, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Brian forced it. Sorry. He forced-
Fine.
I
You
mean,
said
you are in a
wisdom?
rage.
Yeah, she is
Yeah, that's
raging. That's
true.
right. See, that's correct. She might just grab it and
Just
Rage
huck it
makes
at
you
him.
angry. Rage makes you angry.
Would you make me with disadvantage an attack roll on Quetzal, please?
No. I'm gonna use my inspiration and re-roll that.
Oh, darn it. Okay. Nicely done. Okay,
The
so
weirdest thing inspiration has been used for.
yes, it has
Hey,
these
I'm not
20s.
killing my buddy. He's my buddy. Okay.
Nicely
No, I'm
done.
gonna go
Okay.
over here and kill this dude.
Yes,
Oh,
Quetzal,
okay.
the trident is in front of you on the table there for you to pick up with a free action now. All right, so Daniil moves up. The delivered dwarf. Oh.
Oh, ouch.
I ragey rage. And
Extra
how
rage.
how did I? It was 15. And I'm no. And he may have disadvantage, but I'm still not gonna take it. Move away. I was gonna.
Folan. Stand up on the
On
table.
the
Up
table,
on top
huh?
of the table, so I have
Yeah.
height.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, shouldn't I be able to see up the steps now too?
Yeah, you can. So, yeah, thank you. All right, yeah, you're gonna see. Whoops, come here. Yeah, it goes up to. Yeah, it looks like it goes up, and there is a door. You can make out the door. Looks onto the north side of the landing up there, and then it looks like it opens up on the south side of the landing. That makes sense. Okay,
Yep.
into another room. Okay, he will drop his crossbow, grab his mace, and thump.
Hey, hold up.
Uh-oh, what happened?
What'd you? Oh, I am resisting. Okay.
Mhm,
I see.
resistant.
Okay.
Yeah. And he, but okay, good. And then he will swing again. Oh, he hit you twice. Okay, Quetzal. And there's light here, Quetzal, so you can see.
Great, that's nice. I'm going to pick up the trident in front of me, and I'm gonna throw it again.
Okay. Ooh.
Oof.
Oh, you hit him. Wow.
Wow, it still hit. Nice.
However, you got to. Well, hold
Just
on.
wrecking him.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you
man.
can't. I need another attack roll. When you're throwing that, you're at disadvantage outside 20 feet. If you look at the properties of it. So make me
So just
another.
run up closer.
But you didn't. So I need another attack roll to make sure you hit him. If not, I get those points back. Please.
Attacking
Oh.
while out of ammo.
Just click.
You can still do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Click off the trident. Yeah, and then. Well, not with the.
I don't know why it's putting advantage on there.
Let's see.
Because the advantage button is not
Defense
highlighted.
advantage attack. You have something on you that says advantage attack. What is that? Let
Also
me
says
see.
something about defense.
Yeah, defense style is no that's.
All defense does is raising my AC by 1. I
Yeah,
have
that's
no
all
idea
it
where that's
does. I'm
coming
not
from.
sure. That's why it's. Let me take the effect off you for the moment, and then we'll go back and look at it. That's why. Okay, I'm going to give you the hit right now, but yeah. So yeah, you have to be outside of 20 feet. You're going to be at a disadvantage, and you can only throw it from at 60 is the max. Okay, so you get the damage to him. Okay, good. All right, so it's stuck in him now.
Okay, now I'm gonna move closer.
Okay. Question what's going on. Shadow is moving.
Is that enough to be behind him?
Yeah, very much so. He's facing Thaniel.
Do you also get a height advantage from being behind him and up?
Yeah, yeah, it just gives him overall advantage. Thump.
Correct.
Did you not give him the damage? What did you do? Ooh.
I will throw it on him, but for some reason I seem to have lost the fact that I was
Targeting him. Yeah, there you go.
targeting
Okay.
him. I don't know why, but there. And then I will use my bonus action to move behind the barbarian again.
Okay. All right. So they both drop, and you hear commotion from up the stairs.
Hence the get behind the barbarian.
Let me see what we see. Images. No, actually, I want storylines. Dragon Heist.
Are those doors just to Thuniel's north?
Yes, they are doors. That's what I was looking for. Okay. There are doors, both double doors right next to Shadow, and double doors next to Thaniel, and Linder and Quetzal also see doors on the east side.
West side, you mean?
West side, thank you, Derp. What do we do?
So I don't see anything up the stairs, though.
It just looks like the stairs go up there, and then there is a door here. You barely can make out, and this looks like to the south, like it opens up into, there's a room up there.
All right. I can just ready a spell and hold it, right?
I apologize.
I think you have to declare a trigger.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm reading this. Okay, so that is a landing there. All right, you will hear fighting going on upstairs. Definitely on the just on past where you can't see. On the southern part of the wall. So So here, let me just send it to you, the map. So second level. Second level. Going to show you this, and okay, so you guys are going to get the second map too for a second, which is showing you your view up, and you can hear and see what looks to be fighting going on up there on the landing and in the room to the south. What do you do?
Well, I can't move anymore for the turn.
Yeah, so hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, well, y'all can be out of turn order for a second unless you start to move up the stairs.
Well,
And I plan on
Thaniel-
holding for a turn. So I get my cunning, my
Yeah,
my
that's fine.
ability
Yep,
back.
yep, that's fine. Y'all are center holding, deciding what to do.
No, Thaniel is all ragey still. He is going to straight up run up the stairs and look at the landing.
Before he runs up the stairs, could I manage to put a hand on him real quick?
Sure.
Yes. 1 second. Let me set up this map. Are you trying to stop him from going?
No, he was laying on
I
hands.
was using lay on hands.
Oh, you can do that. Go right ahead.
He already did.
Okay. Alright.
And if I need to move more, I can. I'm just Only moving 30.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to come up the stairs. You're going to see. Okay, so I've put you on the second map, and you're going to come up, and you're going to be seeing what it is an ongoing. Hold on. You're on. Stop moving. You're going to see.
Oh, hello.
In the middle of a battle, pitched battle here, there is some more thuggish looking guys, and the W's are what looks to be like house guards. And they are fighting each other, and there are multiple bodies laying on the ground.
Can I perceive anybody being good or bad or who I should help? Well, no, I'm raging. I'm just going to hit probably the first thing I come across.
Well, you know that the thugs are the thugs are dressed in the black outfits. The guys in W are the seem to be dressed in the house colors.
Okay, you need to lock my token because I need to see how much more movement I have.
Well, you ran up the stairs. What was so?
It was 30.
Yeah.
So, but I have that dash action bonus thingy. So I just wanted to make sure if I moved here, I would still be within my 50 for the dash, and I am. I'm gonna swing at that dude. I'm gonna yell at them and say, "Hey, there's a big fight up here! Come on, join me, guys!" And then I'm gonna.
Let me see here. So, all right.
What?
They gave me something to look at here. I'm just trying to make sure. Quit.
I'm gonna hold off attacking. Then is that what you're saying?
For a second. Yes, I do. They gave me actual hit points for what these guys would have, and not the variables. So, okay. Boom.
Okay, so I can
All
hit
right.
now.
So what you make me a perception check when you come raging up there. Disadvantage, please.
Oh, rage it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
All right. Now, yeah. There you just see the fight.
Yeah, but I'm gonna attack the thing that I tacked down below, like so.
Yep.
My rage is the first thing that comes to my thought. So.
Go right ahead.
But I can do advantage on that because he's looking at the other guy, right?
That's correct.
Hit.
Nice.
Okay. And well, I'm not gonna risk it. I'll just stay right here.
All right.
It's
Linder.
combat tractor's not letting me.
Well, let's go. We actually need to re-roll initiative for everybody since you've rolled up there now to initiate the fight. So, boom.
I got worse.
Alrighty. Back to. Alrighty. The W's will. What does he get? Alright, so they've got their swords. And he is hitting the same guy you just popped. Alright, he drops one.
Give each other a nod. Telling the.
Well, you're not sure yet what's going to happen.
Okay.
That was. He will. Going to turn on this one. His second attack. Hits. Next, he's got his back to some doors. Thaniel, now that you've hit, and he has got his sword in his hand as though he is wanting to stop anybody from going through those doors. And he is watching, cheering on his companions. This one will swing away. Oh, man, he's got a Batman. And will away. Does one more attack. Oh my! Wow, it's 20 roll tonight. Guy's gonna be definitely wrecked. Okay, he just he
Press
just
F to pay respects.
he just destroys him. All right, and last but not least, he drops his sword down on top of this guy. Oh, it catches the
Nope,
side of the
he
wall,
failed.
and he does another one. Oh, that got hit though. All right. Bolin, what are you doing down there?
I am running up there.
Okay.
That's a dash to get up to the top of the stairs, so that's all I'm gonna do.
Put you on. Let's see. Where? Oh, I'm doing it on the wrong map. Derp. I'm like, why can't I move that? Okay, so let's put you up there, which is going to then put you here. See what's going on. All right.
I yell over at him, don't attack the house guys or whatever. Do the one in the black like the guys downstairs.
Quetzal.
I'm going to grab my trident,
Okay.
because I need that,
Yes.
and then I'm going to run up the stairs.
Okay. Alrighty. You will move up the stairs, which will put you right there. Second map. What do you do? Shiv the guy. Okay. Stick him like a pig. He almost falls. He looks like his knees are wobbling. He's not doing good. Linder.
I yell up, how's it going up there?
I think they need some help.
Come join the fray, brother.
Okay. I'll run up the stairs.
Okay.
With my rapier in hand.
Yep. Quetzal's right at the top of the stairs in front of you. Don't forget.
Yep. I don't have my token.
Well, you go back to the here. You got to go back to the
You
other
go to
map.
first round.
Yeah,
First floor.
Ah,
yeah, and then you move up, and then I'll transfer you over to the other map. Put you here. All right.
I don't think I really have a clear shot at any of them.
It's up to you. Daniil, back to you.
I step forward a few feet, aiming in between those two guys. One for that creature. And swing my great axe, my favorite axe.
Oof.
And of course I miss. And I stomp my feet and just look over at those guys and somebody get this dude!
Alright, he's gonna try to wallop the one guard. Oh man. I am rolling.
Jeez Louise.
I guess he does wallop.
Okay. Shadow. Back to you.
I'll first start by that.
Alright, that's going to put you here.
So now I'll close that other window.
Yep.
So, what's the ruling on moving through friendly people?
Yeah, right now, yeah, I allow that just as regular movement. Even though I know you're supposed to, it's considered difficult terrain, but I never have. But you just can't end your turn on someone.
That's okay. I'll use a bonus action to dash.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. You guys sneak through them. Yep.
And I'll pull out the hand crossbow and attempt to fire.
Who are you firing at?
You.
Haha, very funny.
That's not a crossbow. That's torches.
Yeah, I accidentally hit it while I was trying to move my attack stuff
Reaches
around.
into his bag, pulls out a torch.
Oops!
Wait a minute.
Hey, I thought you could see in the dark.
Bada boom.
Quester goes, I thought I was the blind one.
Stop mocking me.
That's right. Oh,
He literally had 1 hit point left.
did. He had 1 hit point left. All right.
Wow.
So for a brief moment, the battle stops, and then these guards all turn and have their weapons drawn, and let's see if they understand.
You'd think at least one of them would.
Oh,
Like the one that wasn't.
oh. Well, actually, I'll give him a advantage because he was not engaged watching. The first one rolled a 1.
Of
Okay.
course he did.
Yeah, he did. The second one rolls a 20. And
Of course
he yells out, on me, on me. So these guys will back up, and though they notice that you're not wearing the black outfits, they want to know, state your business or we will take you with them. You do not
Helping?
belong here. None shall pass.
Well,
Yeah, that's fine.
we heard all the commotion. We were out in the street. We heard all the commotion, and we knew something wasn't right. And when we came in downstairs, we saw the blood in the kitchen, and everything went from there. We saw the guys attacking stuff.
You will hear while you're doing that. All of a sudden, there is a female voice that will shout from the door behind the guard, the number 2, and all that. The city watch are on the way. I can see them coming. Hold on for my life, guards. Hold for my life. They're coming
You're
down the
already
street.
saved, lady.
I think everything's safe at the moment.
We haven't checked any of the other rooms.
Are there any others in the house that you know of?
They don't know. Let me see the other rooms where y'all are at. Nothing there.
What about through those doors, or that door, or that door?
The
The one to the north and south.
So you don't make me a perception check, Linder, on the door to the north
Okay,
in
What
the
about me?
tower, please. What's that, Brian?
you're a tower.
I'm right there beside him, if I can make one.
Yeah, you can make one too. Yeah, certainly. Y'all, I'm waiting for Linder. I'll make his roll. Y'all do not hear anything coming from the door to the north. The door to the south, that is going to be Shadow. You can make a check, please. You will not hear anything, but while you're checking and all that, the female voice will, let me see, what's he going to, let's see. Okay, no, I take that back. You will hear some kicking, and like someone's kicking at a wooden door, like at the door on the other side. Not that door, but somewhere in the room. You hear a bam, bam. I will get you.
There's there's loud noises in this one.
In which one?
The one to the
The
door
one
to
to
the
my
south.
south. I will attempt to open the door.
It is, yeah, it opens up, and you will see this. And see this. Hold on. Don't be moving in. No,
I'm
you guys
holding,
just
I'm holding.
sit there. And we'll see a man is holding a weapon in his hand. Let's see, what is he holding? He has got a short sword in his hand, and he is kicking at the door. What has he got? Okay, that's... I'm gonna get you.
I'll be back in a few.
Say that again.
So maybe go tuck the kids in bed.
Go
I'll
right
be
ahead.
back in a few.
Yep, okay. He is... Shadow, now you're going to... You can make me a stealth check as you enter the room. This is a bathroom that you see.
Let me try that again.
And he's
There we
kicking
go.
at a door that looks like it is just... Alright. Not giving in. And he... What? He will turn to look at you. Who are you? You
I will
aren't
point.
with my group. And he...
He does what?
He's raising his sword. Hit you. You guys can
Okay.
re-roll me initiatives.
Sounded way too excited. about
Finally
that.
get good initiative.
Let me see what he does.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah.
What's up, Cyber? Good to see you, man. Been a while. Thank you for the subs. Okay. Okay, Shadow. Yeah, he is raising his you are standing there. It is a bathroom. The wall to the east side looks like it's kind of draped off, but you can see it's pulled back, and there's a bathtub behind there. And then you've got this the wall all along this side is curtained off, and it is a long window.
Okay. He's raising his sword, so I
Yes.
will stick him with my rapier, or try anyways.
Okay.
I will then use my cunning action to disengage.
Okay, you disengage. All right.
And again, basically move behind the barbarian.
No problem. Okay. Who are these people? Linder.
Well, I was gonna move behind him and stick him, but I guess I'm just gonna shoot my bow at him.
Okay. Right.
Wrecked.
Is he? Okay.
Not quite wrecked, but
He's moderately wrecked.
move up there.
Okay.
And we'll call that a turn.
Don't have a Folin, so we will hold his turn until he comes back. Quetzal.
I'm going to probably be dumb, but I'm going to move closer.
Don't
Heck yeah.
say it's so. Gonna move into the room. All right. Good to see you, Cyber. Well,
Oof.
Wetzel. He's like the stepchild of the group.
He is not. He's my buddy. Stop it.
All right. They
Is it my turn?
it's going to be yeah. So yeah, go back to you. So Quetzal have moved on into the room, but we're just gonna basically like shift spots, you know. So it's your turn now. Shadow hit him and then backed out of the
I
room.
will step up to there and then shoot him with my bow, and then I'll step aside. So, what did you say this guy looks like?
No. Go. He is.
I mean, does he look like he's a human, or?
Yeah, he's a human. And here, I'll show you. Actually, sorry. You don't mind. Yeah, don't mind the person he's standing over, but he's a human dressed in black and all that, and looks like he has been beat up pretty good. He's also wounded.
Yeah, black smoke coming up out of him like that.
I'm trying to figure out what that is. Let me see. Yep, good. We got you there, Cyber. One moment. I'm trying to see what is wrong with him. Why he's got something though? Maybe because, well, you don't know why. That looks like maybe. Brian, I have no idea what the hell he's got.
The picture definitely looks like he's got some kind of black smoke or something.
He's been burned.
It's obviously concentrated evil
been
leaving
burned.
his body.
He's been burned.
Obviously,
Okay, so now
concentrated
it's
evil leaving his body.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I will miss. Step aside.
Yeah. Interesting. Let me go back down to where he. All right, Quetzal's already done. So these guys, they they're.
Didn't approve.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yep, step back up, and they will. He will run this way and leap through the glass window. Let's see, what can he
Is that an
do?
attack of opportunity?
It will be once he goes through here. Yeah, you can swing at him. He's going to, yep, go right ahead. Do that real quick. I don't think it's going to be much. Yeah. I need to make the dex. Okay, good. He's going to hit, he will somersault through the window, landing on the ground.
Oh,
Yep. It's okay. Yep. You,
Take damage from the window and from fall.
That's what he's going to take some. He made his dex. He's making his dex to land on his feet, but he can. Let me see. We'll take a little. Quetzal, make me a perception check. Damage. Okay. He will, yeah, he will somersault. He hits the window and does this somersault deal. He looks like he's pretty adept at what he just did. He will take some glass damage and all that. And from the street, you will see 3 more thugs that are back up, across the way, leveling crossbows at the window at you as he's broken the window, and they have got their attention. And I'll add them in a second here. What the hell was that? Oh, the map. He's going to 10, 20, 30. He's going to hit the ground. And his movement. All right, let's see. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Do. Okay. And then he'll make another movement across the street toward his minions that are there, yelling at them to kill anything that comes into or through the window. All right. So they are pointing their heavy crossbows at the group, and he is dashing. You're coming through. Well, hold on, Thenius. I don't know what you're doing. They're holding. So are you coming through the door? Make me a perception check. Well, actually, he was standing right there in that door, so never mind. You'll see him and hear him crash through. So are you going after him?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so
I'm raging.
That's fine. That's going to be your full movement's going to be through, and I need a dex check, acrobatics, whatever. It's dex move to see if you will go through and be able to, but then you're dropping down and your movement will end at the bottom, hitting the ground.
That's fine. So you said dex check?
Yeah, it's an acrobatics check. Yeah, just so that you're basically trying to catch yourself hitting the ground without planting face first.
You want dex or acrobatics?
It's acrobatics. Any acrobatics dex? Yeah. Okay, you're good. Boom.
Okay.
I was letting you choose. That's when I say that. Okay.
And then
and then you're gonna get thumped. All right. 3 times. Thump.
Wait a minute. Do I not? What do you mean I'm gonna get thumped?
They're shooting. They were holding crossbows, heavy crossbows, shooting anything that came through the window. You just came through the window.
I didn't know that because I was in the other room and I'm raging.
That's right. Well, okay. You can make me a perception check then if you want. If you hear it, then you can make that. Or if you want to just say you're going to be raging and go right through, I'll play it either way.
Nah, I would have raged. I wouldn't have.
And
I would have seen him instinctually with raging.
Yeah, and he's on the other
side
of the street.
Jump through the window. Yeah.
He's on the other side of the street behind them, moving. He's running away. They're going to thump you 3 times. Miss. Oh no, that's a hit. All right. And okay.
So am I in front of him then?
No, he's across the street. There's no room on the map.
Okay, so who can I see anybody? Because
there's 3. Oh, well, they're all across the street shooting up. Sorry, you just can't hear. Y'all can't see them. Sorry, here, let me put them on the combat tracker. They are.
Is Anybody that I
Maybe
can.
you should move them north a little way so there's a little bit of distance.
Yeah. We're just gonna. You're gonna be across the street, and he has dashed like this, somewhat degree. We're have to play it by. There is nobody in front of you,
Okay.
so you're.
So I wouldn't be able to take my crossbow then because I had my axe in hand.
But can't you do your bonus action dash so you can run?
Well, that's what I did because of the jumping down.
That was your regular movement.
Oh, that was my
I think
regular
it was,
movement?
wasn't it?
No, she should double move. I was taking because she's also going down. So
Yeah, that's what I thought
yeah,
he said.
yeah.
So.
But wouldn't that have held true for the other guy too?
No,
He was going
no, he's got something. Yep, he does not. Something else. So he went farther.
Well, I can't just switch because that would be an extra. Switching to my crossbow would be an extra action.
Yeah, but you would lose your rage too. So doesn't or can you still rage? Range? I thought it had all be melee.
Well,
I believe it
he
just
only-
says take damage or
Yeah.
basically
he took
attack.
damage. Duno took damage that he doesn't lose his rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took
That's
damage,
fine.
so I wouldn't
Yep.
lose it. So
Yep. Never mind.
I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it as is.
Okay. Shadow.
Okay, I guess I will attempt to run down the stairs.
Okay, we'll put you on. Going to be here. Hold on. Quit. There we go.
Can you send me that map again?
Yes, I may.
Thank you. So, of my regular movement, I still had 10.
Okay.
I will.
And you can tell that the doors on the right side looks like those are outer, more ornate doors that would lead out. You think those are the outside doors, common sense would tell you. Other ones look like they're something to another room.
I'm going to use my feline agility.
One moment. Going to.
Get it there.
One sec. Bear with me. And. Okay. You move there with your agility.
I'll take my bonus.
No, you won't, unfortunately.
Okay, I won't take it. I'll be right here.
Yeah, you are going to see right in front of you a creature is going to wait. Actually, you can move through now, but you're going to get popped. You are going to see a creature form up in front of the tree air and try to hit you as you go by. Where is it?
Didn't we see these guys in that
No, you did not. This thing basically formed right in front of him, but missed. Now, continue running by if you'd like, but you will. It's basically if you're running by, you can keep on going. Sorry, I just wanted you to stop right there while I was going to swing at you. This thing formed right in front of you, and was trying to attack you, and swung at you if you're going by.
Bonus action right there.
Perfect. All right. You make me a perception check, please.
Absolutely.
What's up, Simon? Well, we're still in the middle of a compound fight. No, the gate is closed before you, just so that you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Alrighty. Linder, back to.
All right.
Oh, sorry, folks. We got two maps we're dealing with here.
Are there any windows in this room?
back to my map. A single window. We will put one. Well, what is this? Let me see. What's this room again? This room is a library. It looks like. Is it really? Or is it the?
That's really small
wrong,
library.
No, wrong one. Yeah, sorry, wrong room. This is a trophy room. No, wait. This is the. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong floors. Come back. This is upstairs foyer. There are well, let's roll. Even is a window. Odd, there isn't. There is no window here.
Of course there isn't. All right, I'm gonna run in here and look out the window to see what's going on out there because I just watched our dwarf sail through the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you heard somebody else go through the window too, and so you're seeing. Make me a perception check. Okay, so yeah, you will see these basically these dark clad guys, which you are probably thinking is Zimtarm, which you wouldn't know that, but anyway, they are backing along the street, covering their friend. He is, booking it along. Coming down the other side of the street are two contingents of city guard, armed, ready to take care of business.
Is he too far for me to shoot at, I suppose?
Which is your range?
It's only been one round, so he shouldn't have been able to go that far.
Brian, he can move. He's
80,
moving.
80 over 320.
Oh, yeah, give it a shot. I'll give you one. Give him one. Give him something to love while he's leaving. Okay.
Not getting that one back.
Bowling.
Okay, I want to jump out the window.
Ooh.
Okay. That would have been so 20.
Dex check.
Please. Oh. Take yourself a point of damage.
Okay, I can just...
Scraped yourself going down the wall.
So I want to take a shot again.
Go right ahead. Hit him.
Nice.
Thump. Thump.
Nice.
That hurt. Quetzal.
See, close enough for you to throw your trident at him?
Heck, well, I don't know.
Not with his
You'd
trident.
be rolling
he's
a
not.
disadvantage.
He can only throw it up to
80, I think you said.
60.
60.
60?
Yeah.
Well, there's still some closer guys.
Actually, they were giving him cover, but I didn't give disadvantage. Cover. But anyway, yeah, he's got some he's got cover. They're blocking him up, blocking his view, y'all's view to him. He's wanting to get away. Go figure.
When Shadow went downstairs, did he say anything afterwards?
He just booked.
Okay.
You saw me run as fast as I could, basically.
That is true.
Which is pretty fast.
I'm going to go down the stairs too, seeing as there's not currently room underneath the window, and I don't want to land on any.
Also, it's dark out there.
Well, there are some street lanterns, stuff like that, and other lights. But you've got people are here. The crash has definitely alerted some people. Are looking out from the windows, and you hear the and you basically, you can tell that there's city guard on their way. And you're going down the stairs, and that's going to put you, let me see. And you see the front doors open. Oh, and Shadow, I forgot to tell you one thing. Sorry. They wouldn't have known. All right. Boom. We are back here. All right, so the guard are holding. This one will actually come through and start banging on the door, saying, Lord, it's Isaac, the guard. Let me in. I will protect you. And boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. Back to this.
So from which direction are the guards coming?
From this, they're coming behind you. You're going to see them coming up the street towards you. 2 sets of them.
From the south?
Yeah. Yep. Correct. Guys are going to Shadow. Shadows are attacking you. Your own shadow is hitting you.
Hey, hold on. I didn't get a turn that round. I was at the bottom of the thing and you didn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's not your turn yet. That's a hit. Get some damage, and you feel your strength ebbs, become weak, and another one steps out next to you. Oops. Go. More strength leaves your body. All right. Our friendly no-do-gooder will reach into a pocket, quaff something liquid form, and is no longer seen from the group. Other ones. What will they do? Let me see. They're supposed to. They will charge y'all. Alright. These two will drop their crossbows. Attack the dwarf. We'll put him here. They're going to come one on each of y'all. Alright, and then that was the first hit, second hit. Alright. Next one will shoot. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 targets.
Duff.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. These 2 stopped within 5 feet of me, so I can use my skirmisher movement.
You didn't see them though until
But
they
if I
showed
got-
up in front of you.
Yeah. Once they attack me,
Okay.
I can move and not impose an attack of opportunity on me.
But didn't you do a dash action? Didn't you take your full movement and do a?
Yes, that has nothing to do with it. This is the skirmisher.
But you,
It's
you
one of
but
my
you use it
abilities.
as a reaction. So you can't use your reaction if you did a double move, right? I thought.
No, that's a
use it
bonus
when-
action. That was a
Use
bonus.
reaction,
Reaction
on
is separate.
someone else's turn, not on your own.
Okay. All right. So, you can move up to half your speed. You're going to. Well, the gate's not open. So
Okay.
you're going to have to, if you want to try to do that, you, I guess, could get to the top of the wall then? Right? Didn't I say it was a 12-footer? So what's your,
I have a climbing speed of 20.
yeah, but you can only move half your speed. So,
So 10.
yeah, so that means you
I
could
guess.
move, yeah, you couldn't get up the wall then. Basically. Correct? Because it's
If it's 12 feet, then
yes,
no, I wouldn't be able
yeah.
to make it to the top.
Yeah. All right. This, what was I doing? Let's see. 2 has to, okay, that was Neil. The second one, sorry folks, back to this. Shooting, who did I say it was shooting? Oh, shooting Folan. All right, so he misses, and the next one will step up, and then he's swinging at Folan. Missing. And a hit.
Oh, you messed up now.
Finiel. All right. You, number 1 is the one that attacked you. Okay.
Okay, fine.
You can
Ragey
hit either one,
McRagey.
but yeah, they're both stepped
No,
up on
Ragey
top.
McRage would hit the one that hit him.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay, Shadow, you've taken some pops from these guys or gals. You're not quite sure what they are, and they're.
I will finish climbing over the wall.
I need a, what did I say, to get up and over? Athletics check, please. You do not make it. You
Ooh.
Oh,
can
that's
use your
strength
inspiration
drain.
if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, usually when you have a climbing speed, it means you don't have to make a roll to
Let's make a successful strength athletics check to negotiate without the aid of climbing gear or magic. All right.
I have climbing gear of my claws.
yeah, that's where the
That's why I have a climbing speed.
You have to. With that.
You can't argue with that logic. It's sound.
That is the definition
They
of having
kinda got you
a
on that
speed
one,
that you
Stuff.
climb without the need of making rolls.
You have, yeah, it's because of your claws. You
It's
have a
because
climbing
I have
speed of
claws,
20
yeah.
feet. Yeah, no, it does say that. So that is putting me down. Then just slap me down at the end of the module here. So yeah, stay 12-foot fall. It requires a DC check without the aid of a climbing gear. So never mind. You can go right over it then. Yep. So you can have your inspiration back.
inspiration
Yeah,
back.
you can have your inspiration back. Yeah.
Thank you.
And he hops up and over. Oops, I gotta go to my map. I keep going to.
That's exactly what I was trying to say when I was a cat earlier, and I kept failing to climb.
Sorry.
Cat watching.
Kitty couldn't make it. All right.
And I'll use a bonus action
You will
to...
see. Perception check.
Absolutely.
You will hear, or you're going to hear and see guard coming. Also, well, maybe
Hey.
not.
If I do, I barely.
I'm giving it to you anyway because there's people watching. They're hearing the guys out, the mess that's going on in the street, and there's a smaller set of guard coming from your this direction. Let's say they're converging on the house.
I'll say that there's been attack. People are dead. Hurry!
Why do you run away?
There's still more.
Alrighty. Back to Linder.
Alright. Just need to find my map here. Alright, I'm gonna take another shot here. Where's my... Jeez, I can't find anything. There's so much going on. Alright, yeah. That guy. Yeah. Alright. Still no room for me to come out of the window. So, we'll just move on.
Bowling.
So I say to the guy, you made me angry. You're not gonna like me when I'm angry. And then I shift into a...
Oh, shift into a what? Sorry, you keep... did you say bear?
A brown bear.
Yeah, do that.
And then I roar at him and slash at him with my claws and bite him.
Go right ahead. You know how to do it. I will put the bear up while we're... Is he going to last? Let me see. What's his hit points? Yeah, he may. Do you need the bear or do you have it?
Well, I could open it up, but...
I'm putting a brown bear, what you said, right?
Yeah, brown.
Alright, let's see. That's going to be on your initiative, which is a 15. And boom, boom, boom. There is a bear here now. And boom. Alright.
It's that big bear.
Okay. Ah! Oh.
I missed with the claw.
Oh.
Alright, that was from the wrong way.
Quetzal. What are you doing, Quetzal?
That's a good question.
You're in the stairs. Just kind of checking things out.
I'm gonna full out sprint and use a double movement.
Okay, so you're going to move to the door, which is open. Okay. And you see nothing. The wind just blowing through the trees. Okay, the guards are not sure what to make of everything that's still going on. So they basically, like I said, they are backed up against the door. These three. The other one is still pounding at the door saying, Lord, let me in, my master, Our lovely friends here. Well, Quetzal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Quetzal ran into the car. Well, Quetzal wouldn't have known. And you are going to see... Oh, man. And you also... there is... I didn't get to... Actually, I whispered to you because... I whispered to Shadow. I whispered to you also. Well, ugh. They are going to hit you. He misses. And then what does he do? Alright, so he will try.
I just realized I went outside and it's dark.
It is.
Can I see?
Oh yeah, there's some torchlight in the moon. There's a little bit, so there's dim lighting. Let me put it that way. You felt a swish, and then this creature moves, disappears. This one will also try to hit you. Oh, this. Oh, I put it on the wrong dude. Damn it. That was supposed to be on you. And you feel it's a hand reach through and grab a hold of your heart, draining you of your strength. Alrighty. Actually, let me see what your. I'm gonna give me a perception check, Quetzal. I'll take the higher of either that or your passive. 13. Okay. Alright, so the one behind you kind of shimmers but stays in. You basically can feel it over your shoulder. This one will miss you and try to do the same thing. It will. On the Zents. Sorry, folks, we were off the map there. This is difficult, bouncing back and forth between maps. Zent 1 will swing at the Neil. Missing. Bumping at the Neil. Second one will shoot the. Not quite sure. It's going to favor the bear, I think. That too, but it quite concerned. But misses the bear in its fear. And then the mace, lasts some turn, will swing at the bear, trying to fend it off with his life, because he's really certain how the bear got here. Alright, Thaniel.
I'm gonna move over a little bit. I feel like I'm gonna get maybe a better angle. Still stay within length here.
That's fine. Okay.
And I'm gonna try and hit him with my great axe again, see if I can get rid of this dude.
Hit.
Yeah, he's getting tired.
Shadow.
Okay. I'm gonna go around the corner.
Alright, so you will. Let me put you back, because you're going to be kind of like here.
Okay.
What I did is I put you back on the other one so you kind of see what's happening.
Yeah, I see it.
You know? Okay. There are, city guard marching up. They've got their spears drawn. They're making kind of like a wall maneuver, and they are kind of watching this. They're, they have not set into attack, but they're going to be blocking y'all in. You can tell.
Okay, I'm going to take out my short bow.
Okay. It goes wide. Linder.
All right.
Hit.
Nice.
He's not feeling good.
Hey, it looks like there's room for me to jump out now.
Sure. Yeah, he stepped. Yeah, that's right. The Neil stepped away, so I mean, we might land on the bear and then slide down him. You never know. You can make me a dex check though. Make sure you don't
Faux
face plant.
show. You mean an acrobatics check?
Acrobatics, dex, whichever one you favor. Yeah. Oh, look at that! Just
I
like,
maked the heck out of it.
land, stuck it,
Bam. Mouty.
Mr. Bear.
So Mr. Bear is going to continue to attack this.
Mm-hmm. Onyx, quit. There's a hit.
I
Okay,
can't pass him.
that's fine. Quetzal.
Can I see the things that tried to attack me?
You see one trying to shimmer away from you, and like I said, you could feel it behind you. The other two disappeared from your view.
I'm gonna turn to it
Okay,
and I'm gonna use my bonus action to do the Channel Divinity for Vow of Enmity.
1 second. All right, let me check this out. Vow of Enmity.
You said you had no cool ability.
Thought I had that coded. Wait.
It just has the first one coded, not the bonus action one coded. Because there's two different things that it does.
Yeah, I hadn't put Abjure Enemy on there. I'll recode that. I thought that should be on there. So your Vow of Enmity, yeah, is basically just your you see within 10 feet, you channel divinity, you gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for a minute. Yeah, so you drop that effect on you. That should be coded. No, it's not. What? How did I miss that? I did. So I've got wisdom. Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't put that on there. I thought I did. So, is it in the effect still? Let me check real quick. Yeah, it is. So here you can drop that on. I'll drop the effect on you. So you've got the advantage on your attacks. Boom.
Cool. Now I'm going to try and stab this.
Yep. And you can, while you're doing that, you can make me a religion check. You're pretty certain you know what these are, but just in case. Bless you.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you're seeing, yeah, the way these creatures are moving about, they're undead shadows.
Great. That solidifies what I'm about to do.
I believe we did. When we went to that tower, we fought 2 zombies and then 2 shadows.
What?
Remember the tower that was fading in and out and all the traps?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Shadows.
I can't remember what. There were skeletons, I thought. Were they zombies?
There were 2 zombies and then 2 shadows.
Shadows. Okay. These are a little bit different, but they're still shadows to him. So they're, he knows they're undead. But not anymore. It's really ain't dead. Okay. So you dropped. What did you drop on it?
I used
radiant
Divine
damage.
Smite.
Gotcha. Okay. Good.
It is re-dead.
It went to visit. It's gone back. It's on vacation, no longer gone. And as it was dying, there was a it was as though it spoke in a human male voice. It was, it said no, and left the plane of existence. Okay, these guys, like I said, are holding their ground. Well, they're not. That's all they can do is they show back up. And now what you hear, these two make, then they're hissing and all that, but there is definitely a growl noise to their attacks. And the first one will miss. Make me another perception check, please. Okay, so a 17. Nicely done. This one, we'll see if it does. Alright, so this one kind of shimmers out, but you can tell it's still sitting there. This one will hit, oh boy, damage, and it really does some damage. Really feel your strength
Oh boy.
ebbing from your body. And oh, not that. Oh, actually that is it. I gave you that roll. This one does disappear. Back to thugs, and we will I was hoping we'd be done with this, but we'll finish this order of the combat and then hold for the night, so I don't keep my East Coasters up past their bedtime. Thug 1 will... Oh.
Oh no.
No.
Can we use our inspiration to make them reroll?
Oh. Second attack.
Yeah, I only took 6 points of damage on it.
She's resistant.
I'm resisting bludgeoning right now, so.
Alright, this one's going to try to... What? Oh, I thought she was talking to me. Gives the bear some love. And then he will... Oh, he's got 2 targets. Even the bear, give me a intimidation check, please.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. The bear's gonna growl. Or is it?
Apparently the bear is not that
No,
intimidating.
he's kind of thinking you're a little pushover. So he's gonna give the elf, pretty boy, a facial. Just beat the smack out of you. Linder, since you decided to come join the fun.
Hey, it's me.
Alright, Tennille, last for the night. And then we will hold.
Jeez. There's a bear right there.
Keep hitting at him.
Alright, that's a hit.
Die, please die.
Then
Yay!
he goes down.
Woohoo!
Huzzah!
Ah, I killed something.
Okay, mm-hmm.
Okay. And done.
Okay, so what's going to happen here? So we'll end there's only one guy left, but the city guard are going to surround the street. They're going to they're pointing their spears. They're moving in on y'all. They will tell everybody to drop their weapons. The Zentarum will not, and they you can dispatch them. I will give y'all credit for it, or they can attack the city guard and all that. But they are quickly killed. They're not going to surrender ever. And they but the city guard have got y'all. We'll put y'all here, basically.
Healing.
We're going to pick up there. Just at that moment, they basically, nobody move. Same thing's happening. Quetzal, you're going to see them at the front gate, even though they can't seem to get the front gate open. They will start trying to lift a couple of their comrades up and over the.
So just out of curiosity, did they set off the glyph of warding on?
No, there was not a glyph of warding. It's something else. So, actually, well, yeah, you wouldn't know. You hadn't really studied it yet. So, they basically mess with the gate, can't get over it, and they're basically coming up and over. Quetzal might want to let them know that there's some company there, but that of y'all in the street though are at spear point. Basically, anybody moves and you're gonna get it. And I will, if you want. Well, and Folan, will you want to back to druid form, or do you want to stay in bear form?
Yes, I'll shift.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, that's where we'll hold it. The battle is over.
I come out of rage, obviously, then too.
Yep, yeah, everybody has to drop their weapons, and we will hold right there as the battle. And yeah, we'll get credit for all of that. Let me see what happens. I was trying to think. I think something actually goes on. Let me make sure. Rise. Boop, boop, boop. Everybody will go. Yeah, I think because we were. How close are we to fourth? Wow, still got a ways away, but we're going to go ahead and move everybody to fourth. Some of these things, the way things go. Yeah. So we'll do that.
Cool.
We can do it now if anybody wants to hang out, or we'll do it now. But if the characters advance from 3rd to 4th level, if they conducted their own investigation. Some of this I'm doing. I know this is partially milestones, but I'm also wanting to give y'all credit and things that are happening. Take a while because y'all should have been and would have been doing some more of the other stuff off, the boards and things like that to go get more XP and all that. But we'll move a few things along and we'll go back to that some. But I want to give y'all, we'll go ahead and move everybody up to 2,700 on your XP and give that stuff to you, and we'll level and have some fun. So there we go. Okay, folks, we are good to go. We will see everybody back here Thursday night for could be the final episode for the Thursday night Out of the Abyss, the Deadbeats, as we have a rumble tumble. Basically, I'm looking for a cage match. It's demons. Each one of them have been given a demon that they're going to control, while their party is, trying to thwart the demon. But we're having a battle royale of demons. Each one was given one, and so this should be their last episode, and the group will be done for a while. The Thursday night stream will be off for a little bit as we retool things. So hopefully everybody can come watch that. And then Friday night we have our Lost Minds group. We are off for a while for ETU. Unfortunately, East Texas is going to have to take some time off because Corey had a heart attack, basically is what he happened. And yeah, he had a mild heart attack and has been given a prognosis that he needs to get in his health back, which he knew that. This was a little bit of an eye-opener for him. So unfortunately, ETU has to be on hiatus for a little bit, unless I can find somebody else to run it, or he needs to, maybe some time from now he can take it back up. But for the moment, he needs to focus on his health. So he's going to do that. So anyway, we'll see you back here, everybody, here back on Thursday night. And make sure and come check out the Battle Royale and Friday night with the Lost Minds newbie group. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see y'all later.
Good night, everybody.